So back in what, I remember going for a ride in a CSV, a VR though. That would have been like...
Oh yeah, that's way before this one.
Would have been like
95,
96 or something?
Yeah.
That was a pretty fast car back then.
Yeah, no, apparently in 2000 it was the Veloci, which is the one up from this one, was the fastest four-door sedan.
Yeah, wow. So if I remember correctly, a lot of these made more power than HSVs at the time, didn't they? Yeah.
This is a 265.
Okay.
And back then the HSV was 255.
All right. So is this a 5.7, this one? Or?
Yes.
Yeah,
I can show you.
Yeah, open the bonnet and we'll have a closer look. So CSV, Corsa Special Vehicles, were around what in the mid? They sort of started around the VR.
It's still in business to this day.
Still in business today.
He's still running today. He's building Mustangs and so forth. Whatever customer wants, he builds.
I think you said earlier that you hadn't seen one of these in the whole time you've owned it.
No.
Because I don't think I have.
What makes them unique is that every car came out with the first owner's name and build plate.
Yeah, okay.
So Cameron South was the first owner. I've tried to track him down, but how many Cameron Souths are there out there? So just have a chat, find out a bit more history about the car.
So what do they what did they do to this engine to make it run that power?
Completely disassembled it and did some more boring with the intake. Yeah. So it makes the air actually starts with velocity, makes it pull more air in, which makes more bang. Because
back in the day, these cars were actually pretty expensive, weren't they?
Yeah. This one, I've got the build sheet there. It was 68 grand.
Yeah. Wow.
Drive away.
Yep.
So nearly 10 grand more than a HSV of the time.
Yeah. They certainly looks different at the back.
Yeah. There was the spoiler, but you try and open the boot.
Yeah.
You can't. It's that heavy. I don't know if it was smart, but without having the key in your hand, I'll press the button. You try and lift it.
So the twin pipe slot. That's all
how it
factory.
Came out. Yeah,
so is the car modified, or is it how?
No. This is to my knowledge. I've owned this car for 3 years. Yeah. This is how it's.
You were after one of these, or you just found it?
I just found it.
Yeah.
It's the guy. I didn't even test drive it when I bought it.
Yeah.
I just saw it and went, I know what this is. I'm taking it.
Yeah.
I paid him the money and drove it. And it came with a roadworthy and everything. So I'm like, I was really wrapped. But the weight in this boot, I'll try opening it.
Jeez. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I don't know if that's good. That keeps the weight, the push down on the rear tyres, so you got more traction. I don't know.
Yeah, that is a heavy boot.
But I used to have an 05 GTO Monaro.
Yeah.
This thing would kill it.
Yeah, really?
And that's a 297.
Is it manual or?
Manual 6-speed,
So is that the model, Strada Extreme?
Yes. Yep. Yes. Strada Extreme.
Did they make? Was this the last Commodore they did, or did they?
No. They made Monaros right up into 206. Yep. But again, they made them for what people ordered. So these were ordered through dealers. Yeah. Actual CSV dealers, just like Holden had HSV dealers. Yep. These guys also had CSV dealers, and that's how they only made them as people ordered them.
Do you know how many they made? Like say a VT?
This particular one, 73.
Yep.
And this is build number 43.
Okay.
So that's why you won't see another one. They're that rare. I don't even know how many are going around,
So if you were to have an incident, or let's say you had an accident,
yes,
he can still buy.
Yes, I've spoken to him today.
Yeah.
I told him I'm coming here today.
Yeah.
He's happy that I'm representing CSV. If you run your hand here, you can actually feel the CSV brand is actually invented.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. He's still got all the molds. He can still make it all, because this part here is actually missing off the front bumper bar. It's meant to have one of these.
I looked it up when I saw you'd entered. I actually looked it up on Google because I couldn't remember what the VT shape looked like, and then I remember it had the.
It's meant to have one on the front, but obviously someone's driven forward and crunched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all standard. It's actually based on a executive. He buys an executive model 6-speed LS1, and then he does all the modifications, spoiler kit. Seats are electric, which was unheard of back then.
Could you order it in any factory Holden colour, or did they only come out in?
No, only the factory Holden colours. Yeah, whatever Holden colour was.
So you could order it in whatever colour they had. You didn't have to get it.
No, you didn't have to get it in
this colour.
Yeah. A lot of people went for blues and blacks.
Yeah. Well, this was a popular colour when
it was Tiger Mica.
Yeah, very cool.
So even the wheels are all his CSV branded rims, 17-inch. So I've tried to keep it as original. Even these are black, not colour coded. When I bought it was colour coded, so I've actually taken them back to black. Just to bring it back to more original. Now he's even done things like that. You know how people split and put one on each side to stop.
Oh, that's factory like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know it looks a little bit rough,
Yeah,
but I've
yeah.
taken it off and painted it black because it was a bit, but that's just to let out all the hot air from the intake.
Yeah.
And it drives, really nice. Like I said, I've had fast cars. I do have 5 other cars apart from this one. And yeah, this is my favourite to drive, being manual. You can't go past the manual.
Yeah, I know what you mean.